Oi, oi, my name is Arthur, and this is my spirit animal, War. Together we are Interceptor Beyond. Boundary, the band. We made a music video for them. Overdose of sin. And now we're gonna tell you how it was made, kinda.
So, the task was to make an animated music video. It can be as wild, crazy and sick as I want it to be.
Groovy.
And I like when it's intense. The song itself inspired the story, a standard 3-act structure with a twist and several layers of meaning.
Sir, what if a writer is attempting to create a story where nothing much happens?
The main inspiration was the Monty Python's animation and the exploitation flicks of the 1970s.
Destroyed.
He has to die. We cannot let him live.
And of course, lots of violence.
So much fun, Chan!
Most of the details in the video are consciously subconscious, which means only in retrospective I can see what influenced a particular detail in the scene or the scene itself.
Really?
So the main titles were stylized as exploitation flicks.
Street Fighter. Shaft. Worm. The Death Ship.
We have here film grain to make the texture juicier, the green tint like in George A. Romero's Zombie Extravaganza,
Of the Dead.
and the shaky cam to make it look handheld. Here's our main protagonist, aka Dorothy Blank Eyes.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
No irises, no pupils, inspired by Big Trouble in Little China. The intro scene is inspired by The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Her outfit is based on PJ Harvey's This Is Love music video. The background is compiled from numerous photos found in the public domain. Lots of fog and smoke to hide the imperfections to make it look lively, and it goes well with the theme, stolen from 1982's Blade Runner. Here's a shadow that is cast from the imaginary camera as Dorothy Blank Eyes comes closer. I made this to imitate our presence in this world. Notice that throughout the video our protagonist is going from left to right, and the band comes from right to left. It's because the first line of the lyrics is "We're riding to the west," meaning she's coming from the west. She's been there. Here we see a modern bubble, all kinds of buildings. Here's the fire chimneys, again based on Blade Runner. Mario initials are on one of the buildings. Around it we see giant Greek statues covered in moss, rusty ships, all to make it look more like a mix between a dried up sea, a garden and a forest. Notice how the horizontal line is moving during the crane shot. This is not natural. The center should be in the back, but this is the Babylon. It is the center in itself and everything moves around it. Here are the citizens, aka the villagers, welcoming our protagonist. There's a quick back fade in on the right side because some kind of evil is coming. Alright, teeth are my thing. This one was inspired by Star Wars. Here's the Boundaries logo. I also like the eyes. Blade Runner again. Here's the band riding the skinless friend from hell. Everybody's different, have their own color and silhouette. Kinda based on Monster Squad. Lots of moving objects. Remember what Richard Williams said. Animation is concentration. Everything is a fake 3D inspired by computer games. The Skeleton Viking was the first one I made. It has more moving parts than the rest of the band. Alright, the chorus. We got to have the snakes.
Snake!
And the lasers.
Are those sharks with laser beams attached to their heads?
And lots of
You give me fire!
This is the reference to silent films of George Méliès, like A Trip to the Moon and The Red Spectre. The number in the background is also an Easter egg. This one was inspired by Hannibal Lecter giving drugs to Mason Verger.
Try this.
Try peeling off your face.
Here's the split, and it happens right in the middle of the video. And that's why there are also two doors in the background. Another classic scene, come on. Also another Easter egg in the background, and the fake split diopter used here in a reference to Brian De Palma. This one was inspired by Eli Roth's fake trailer for Grindhouse.
Thanksgiving. You'll come home for the holidays in a body bag.
Of course, it's skulls.
Cool.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Everything's destroyed. Epilepsy scene is coming up. This was obviously inspired by Medusa Monster and the 2007 film Teeth, and of course, The Thing.
Clear!
Clear.
The foot of the Cupid from Monkey Python. That's my hand. The letters JD are written on the bottom in case you missed it. I had to put the word fuck in the video to complete YouTube's list of content that is not suitable for most advertisers. The eyes were inspired by the Eye of Sauron from The Lord of the Rings. Oh, these are my hands. Classic anime motion lines. Three minutes 50 seconds, 30 frames per second, 3 months and a half of production time. The final rendering took around 70 hours. Thank you very much for watching.